Thomas demands answers after spying Brooke in Ridge's arms, and Luna takes a pregnancy test. The Bold and the Beautiful, Thomas makes a surprise visit home, Lie lectures Luna, and Brooke pushes Ridge to dump Taylor. All products and services featured are independently chosen by editors. However, Soaps.com may receive a commission on orders placed through its retail links, and the retailer may receive certain auditable data for accounting purposes. In Forrester's main office, Brooke teases Ridge about the splash she made in Italy. He asks her not to joke about the rescue, and she breathes, "That was pretty amazing." Taking stock, she points out he still hasn't broken his engagement to Taylor. How long is she supposed to wait? Brooke admits she liked the attention from Nick, but confesses she was trying to make Ridge jealous so he'd come back to her. Nick knew that, which is why he left. Taylor, meanwhile, is planning a wedding. Is Brooke being a fool? She deserves to know. Pressing her point, Brooke reminds Ridge he promised to make things right after what happened in Italy. So, are we going to spend the rest of our lives together, or is our love story going to end? She urges him to do something. Who is Taylor's surprise visitor? In her office, Taylor is thrilled by a surprise visit from Thomas. They embrace. Taylor asks if Douglas is with him. Thomas says he's enjoying the last blast of summer with his friends overseas. They go over her being in love with his father and engaged to him. Taylor vows they'll marry and live together forever. Taylor complains to Thomas that Eric is still supporting Brooke's cause, despite her and Ridge living on his property. Switching gears, they discuss Steffi, who will be back for the wedding. Thomas marvels at his parents being back together at long last. After they're married, Brooke will never interfere again. Sure, Jan. Thomas fishes to find out if Brooke is stirring the pot. Taylor shrugs that she thinks she's fighting for what she wants. Ridge doesn't want to hurt her, but he's back with her where he should be. Thomas states the obvious, saying Taylor's been left heartbroken before. This time's different, right? Tay, optimistic as ever, insists it will be. What's Luna up to now? Waking up in the Forrester guest house, Electra and Will tell each other how incredible last night was and kiss. They cuddle, coo, and kiss until Electra reminds him they have to go to work. Another makeout sesh begins. At Lie's place, Luna wears a disguise to take a delivery of a small bag. Her aunt/grandmother appears and asks, "What's in the bag?" Luna asks her to leave her alone. Lie, as one would expect, fumes about her speaking to her that way and warns she's playing a dangerous game if someone finds out she's alive. Lie lectures about Luna sneaking out and says she's lucky. Luna quirks, "You've no idea how lucky." Lie wants to know what she means. Is she stalking Finn? Luna says she's not, and placates Lie by telling her she's grateful she's speaking to attorneys. She assures her she's good at keeping secrets. "There's no way I'm going back to prison." Lie harps about Luna's cockiness until her phone rings. She has to take the call and steps out. Luna pounces on the mystery bag, which, of course, contains a pregnancy test. What will Thomas see? In the main office, Brooke and Ridge are still at it. He doesn't want to hurt Taylor and his kids again. Brooke clucks that he did this to himself, and now he has to fix this. He needs to go tell Taylor he made a mistake. She declares they can't live without each other, and they embrace as Thomas watches and listens. Revealing himself, Thomas wants to know what he's walked in on. As this unfolds, Taylor is mooning over memories of Ridge like a teenager across town. Brooke welcomes Thomas home and leaves him and Ridge alone. Ridge learns that Douglas is still in France and that he's seen his mom, who is excited about getting married. Only he walked in and saw Brooke in his arms. He warns that Brooke will become more desperate as the wedding nears. He wants his father to confirm the marriage is still happening. The final scenes. In the Forrester guest house, Will ignores a notification on his phone in favor of expressing his love to Electra again. As she settles in on his chest, he flashes to the mystery sex after his party and frets internally. At Lie's place, Luna checks the pregnancy test results. Next on The Bold and the Beautiful, Thomas and Ridge battle. See more previews below.